Hear that? The unicorn skull. Freaking unicorn skull. Petrified. That's new. That big piece there. See the wind picking up. I think I'm going to camp right here at the base and head up that tomorrow, provided it's not downpouring. So there's what I came up with. Even if the rain comes in this way, it's not going to hit up the head. I got the trickle pole set, guided out at about a 45-degree angle off the corners, but then I have both the sides guided out. I have 2 stakes in the back corners, and I have the poncho liner. I just stuck a small rock in here, made sure the hood, the face was facing down. Pull the drawstring. It doesn't have to be pulled all the way. There's an opening here, but it's down. Guided this out to a stick I jammed in between these trees. The wind was coming this way when I came in. Then it got this way pretty strong. Right now, it died out a little bit. I have my food not far from me, not as far as I'm supposed to, but I have my food out there over the edge of the river, about 10 feet off the ground, 3 feet from the top, 3 feet from the closest bungee to the closest branch. It's not a lot. There's nothing really. My hygiene kit's in there. A granola meal for the morning. Coffee, hot chocolate. There's no meats. There's no nothing that really puts out a lot of scent. That's why I feel safe putting it right there. And I did hear something up on that ridge, moving rocks around. I thought it was a hiker because it's pretty big. Hopefully it's not a bear. I just heard it again. If it were hikers, they would have been down by now. There's nothing up there. There is a mine up there that I have found a Bighorn Sheep remains in before, so I know mountain lions probably sleep in that mine. But it's a couple 100 feet up. Not really worried too much. Delicious beef stew. This is my view. Trekking pole, trekking pole. About 15 feet from the water. No, about right here, about 12 feet from the water. Right here, I get the sound of the river like a horn coming down, like a speaker, and it sounds like rain hitting the tarp, but it's not. Put my head over here, you can't hear it. I'm gonna tighten this one up. I lost the clip off it, so I'm tying it. I got my cook pot, my stove, measuring cup, windbreak, lid, fuel, water, canteen. Let's see. My boots, my pack, inside of a trash bag, and up here I got my pants, my socks, my beanie. Here I have my schmog with my red jacket from my old job. And my Sea to Summit towel. You see the wind's picking up. It's early, but I'm beat. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm gonna turn in early. It's gonna be a long night though. I usually only sleep 3 or 4 hours. But it's cold. The deer flies are terrible out there. I mean, they won't leave me alone. So rather than put some DEET in, I'll just get inside this thing. I got this 15 wide open. So the only protection off my bare legs is it's Gore-Tex. It's actually comfortable though. Neat thing about this bivvy is you can unclip one of these. This is the one that goes over the top here. This one. You can unclip that and just lay this thing completely back. There's no bugs, no rain. You just keep this completely back and have an open bivvy. So this Advanced can be used in the summer. It's definitely a 4th season. It can be used from summer, winter, snow, fall. 4th season shelter. And fully zipped up, fully closed, leaving only about this much. Right in this area for a draft. You know, if you have the bottom vent closed, it probably adds a good 5 to 7, maybe even 10 degrees of warmth for snow. And in the summer, you keep that bottom of the vent open by the foot, about an 8-inch zipper, and you got this no-seam mesh net. It won't work with it like this, with the net, but with it like this, it will. So with it at 90 degrees up, you just have to unclip this thing here. If you don't, it tends to want to pull closed. If you unclip the one, you can use the no-seam mesh, slide your feet all the way to the bottom down there, and it will allow this top lip to lift a little bit, making the no-seam go at 45 degrees, so you have it fully open. But in the rain, the nice thing about the tarp here is if it's raining in the morning when you're packing up, right here I can pack everything. I can pack everything up, put my pack on. It was a long night. You can see right there, look at that. It rained, but very lightly. This thing takes 1/2 cup of cold water. Granola, milk and berries. I've got some Mexican hot chocolate by Nestle, multivitamin, and a Vietnamese French coffee. Peak Tri-Light stove, smoke and fuel, a REI minimalistic titanium cook set. Outdoor research. Buckle here, Velcro all the way down, then hook up to your boot lace here. They go around now with real tough leather. They look like one of the red legs from Josie Wales. Everything's inside with the exception of a spotting scope, umbrella, tuna snack, trash, bag, flashlight, headlight. On this side, canteen, and the poncho, easily accessible in case it starts raining later on when I'm walking out. I should really have it snapped up. I'm going to pull it back out and snap it up so I can just throw it on. Save some time in case it gets to raining. Okay, I'm standing on remnants of the old power and electric trail. What's left of it. I'm as high as the storage containers. Actually, I'm a little higher, 50 to 100 feet higher than the storage containers for bridge to nowhere bungees and harnesses. But this used to run all the way to Iron Fork. When you're over there and you're looking over here and you see remnants of a trail, this is what you're seeing. It's gone in most places. Like right over there, I wouldn't dare go past that. That's on some gravel on an angle, on a boulder, about 60 degree angle, and it drops off, hangs over the edge, and just drops down a couple 100 feet. There's no way. I'm gonna go up and around. I want to see if I can find a way back through the top. I think I can. I think if I go over this, I will end up, I know I will end up dropping down into Devil's Canyon where Martin and I climbed up. But, and down here, let's see, let me get my bearings. Down the other side of this big bush here, I believe, there's remnants of an old cabin. There's a potbelly stove and a few things. I've been told that was from a ranger station that stood here way back. I can't confirm that, but that's what I've been told. This is what I'm going up. Okay, now there's that big Manzanita bush I was talking about, but now I'm up above it, and now I can see I was off a little bit. I can see the stove. I can actually see the stove, center of the screen. There's nobody walking to the bridge. I guess they're not bungee jumping today because predicted rain. So I don't see anybody in this canyon. Period. I have not seen or heard one person. I have the whole thing to myself. I'm nearing the halfway point. I'm debating whether to go along here and get over there. But then if I get over there, it's pretty rough going. I might just continue up this or up this. I'll go up here and see where it looks like I can catch some kind of game trail. Hey, guy. There he goes. Oh, he's right there on top. Look at that. Dancing around. I don't see a lot of hikers up here. Look what's coming in. I'm gonna go up to the top of this and look over it. I'm gonna see if I can get over and get down the next gulch. Save myself walking all through these canyons, and I'll see something new. Check out a place I haven't been in a while, a few years. But look at that. If you get up here, there's another one, and then another one, and then another one. There's 4 of them. But here are those goat trails. Goat, been everywhere up here. Mountain sheep. That looks like the old remains of a one of those aliens when they come out of people's stomach. When they pop out. I'm so horny, Weaver. So I'm gonna go right up this. I'm gonna go right up that. Check out what I can see, then work my way along that ridge. I'm way above the bridge to nowhere now. There are a pair of hawks. From there. Oh man. There's an old legend back here about, all the locals will know this legend. I'll just give you the short version. A guy back by the East Fork helped save I'll put a link to the story underneath in the details. It's an 8-parter. You will not believe. It's just incredible. Edge of your chair stuff. But he helped save a Native American Indian. Look at this. Look how high I am. This is all slide. That there, that golden edge you see, that's the top of the cliff from my campsite that I was looking at. So I'm above that, way above that. There's the bridge nowhere down there. I've seen one person so far today. Actually, there's 2 more and they're looking right at me. But he saved his life, giving him some penicillin, and in return that guy brought him back to show him the gold. And there's an Indian standing on a rock, and that Indian was waving him back. There's the hawks. That Indian was waving back, said, "Don't bring him here. Don't ever bring anybody here." Anyway, up there at the top, freaked me out for a minute. That looked like one lone Indian standing there, waving me back. It was awesome for a second. My whole inside just filled with excitement. Whoa, look at that! And then reality struck in. It's just a plant. Little things like that, though, keep you going. A lot of fun. But I'm near the top of this. Look at that. It's taken me about an hour and a half, at least, to get up this high. I started down around that corner. It's hard going. But I'm gonna get up here and see where I can check out up there. And then after that, I'll probably drop down here. And I believe over this gulch right here, if not upriver a little bit, there's an area where you can get down. It's kind of sketchy, but I can get down it. There's no way I can get back up it. That's the thing. Downriver, there used to be a rope hanging where you could climb down. How weathered that rope is, or if that rope's still there, I don't know. So I'm totally taking a chance. But it's the only way you can get through. Or I'll hit that riverbed, work my way around, out, through that long stretch there, down to where those cabins are, across those cabins. I'll go around the corner, and I'll have about 3 miles from there. Progress. I'm up above that first set of rocks. I was up above it. And I'm looking at what could possibly be a man-made structure where that yucca comes down. I'm gonna go up there and check that out. And if that's the top, I'll look over and check things out. But then I'm gonna head down this ridge and peek over into the next canyon, see a place where I can get down. That's a strenuous climb. Not a real difficult one, but strenuous. I started the riverbed. Look at that, there's a game trail going right through there. Right through there, look at that. I'm gonna go check that out and then head back up that way rather than Well, no. Well, I'm curious. Curiosity got the better of me. There's another one there. But I could just go straight up. I'll just go straight up. That bright green bush there in the center of the screen, that's above those rocks. And now I'm up above it, and you look over into, just as I thought. Okay, that slide right there is almost impossible to get past to get back in Devil's Canyon. It's just thick with poison oak. That's about as far as you get. But this face right here that I'm on, right underneath me, down there, I believe there's a way to get down. I believe. I'm not going down anything like that, but I believe there's a way to get down. If so, I'll get down. I'll ride this canyon all the way out, drop down the falls, and cut out a good mile of river walking. But it wasn't a structure. Now that I'm up above it, it was just natural rock formation. That's that yucca I was pointing at. It just, if you look at a map though, it's just fault summit after fault summit after fault summit when you're going up this. See, this looks at the top. No, then you got that, then you got that. Bear Canyon, I mean, Devil's Canyon, or this canyon here. Devil's Canyon's the next one, I forget this one. But it goes all the way back there. I've always wanted to make that one lone tree back there on the top. But I doubt I'll ever make it. If I do, it'll probably be from the Bighorn Canyon way on the other side. Pigeon Ridge Road. But from there to there is all pretty much unexplored territory to me. Look at how tight the canyon gets right there. It would be, you could touch the walls on either side. It's cool. It makes a sharp right there. It goes in between there, real narrow, and then opens back up again. That is neat. I've never made it back there. I could probably, if I had more time, I could probably find a way down over there, but I don't have the time. Today is my last day. I gotta get out of here today. When you're on the bridge to nowhere, this is where you see all the bighorn sheep coming from. This point right here, this is where they come across. You can see where they probably walk. I've actually touched this yucca now. Pretty high. But I want to get higher. But not today. Okay, check this out. Brace myself here. I'm gonna fall. Okay. I've looked at that with the scope, spotting scope, and that gets really narrow. But let me be quiet and listen. It might pick it up. Listen. It sounds like a second waterfall. I believe that gets so narrow back there. And then those trees there, those trees.